Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. We are back with One Piece, chapter 1147. What we are afraid of. Today's chapter cover page is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 32. So after Yamato has saved everyone from Who's Who, as well as the Carpenter, they met up with the Daimyo of Udon, which is none other than Raizo now. And boy, he looks sure happy, as we see Otama giving him a big old hug, while Yamato is eating good. I don't see any ulti or Who's Who in this picture, but I assume they will follow Yamato like Raizo and all of the retainers followed Odin back in the day. So, we start off the chapter as we see none other than Saul lying down in a bed of brambles, as we have a little semi-flashback of Saul talking to Chopper and Robin. Stay hidden, Robin and Chopper. I've seen him before. He's a holy knight. Huh? They're immortal. You can't beat them. Hide and wait for your chance to save the kids. As we have him start talking. What? Somers saying, I guess that means there were 2 survivors of Ohara. The Navy sure did a sloppy job. Yeah, but Aokiji froze him, and he survived. Interesting. Is there a little rustle? Robin and Chopper are hiding as Somers' attention is directed somewhere else, because it looks like Junko actually saved the Straw Hats from falling to their deaths, but they are all tied up now. Gunko, you caught the Straw Hat crew then? You gonna take them with us? As we see the Dragon Holy Knight. Don't be stupid, Somers. Are you trying to make Straw Hat Luffy furious? Let's just fulfill the mission and go home. As we have Nami, Usopp, Jinbei, and Brook all tied up. Oh, poor Saul's been tormented and we let Colin get kidnapped. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? No, Nami, why are you blaming Jinbei? Stop shouting. I'm trying to come up with a plan. What are those powers anyways? Usopp's like, that chick is scary. I thought I was gonna die. As we have Brook noticing something, but not on the tip of his tongue yet. I feel like there's something about that woman. However, maybe it's just my imagination, as she now has appeared right in front of Brook with none other than a sword pointed at his head. Yeah, it's her, the zombie girl. As she kicks him in the head. She kicks Brook in the head. Gah. Listen up, you. Huh? I want you to write songs for me for the rest of your life. You're going to be my slave. Brook's like, huh? What? Does she know about... What? Does she know about Brook's music? A celestial dragon who's a fan of Soul King? Sounds like a nightmare of a fan. You got that right, Jinbei. Knock it off, Gunko. I don't want to fight with one of the 4 emperors either. Let's just do our job and go. As Brook's just like, I'm quite sorry, young lady, but from the day that Captain Straw Hat Luffy bestowed my second life, I have been dedicated to no one but him. And then Gunko's like, what if I said I would kill you? I would rather die than live without honor. As and Usopp's like, look out, Brook. She gives Brooke a good kick, sending him flying. But because she hurt Brooke, she's like feeling something. Like there's a panel where she's like, "Urgh." What is up with Gunko and Brooke? As we see a little panel of, like, in this next panel, we see her just like kicking him as everyone's like, Brooke, no. As Sommer's talking to Killingham, are we good now, Killingham? Yeah, go ahead. So they're going to send a message throughout Elbaf where everyone is, fighting the dream cryptid thingies. Check, check. Can you hear me, Elbaf? Come in, warriors of Elbaf. Huh? Who's that? What is this? What message is this? I'm sure you're all busy scrambling to deal with the strange events unfolding around you. That was our doing. I am a dagger sent straight from sacred Marijois. I am Sommers of the Holy Knights. As we're panning away, we're panning from place to place on Elbaf. Craftsman Village, Southeast Sun World. Marijois? He's from the world government? Why would they do this? As we cut to Broggy and Dory's ship. Captain, they're sending a message all over Elbaf. As I'm sure you've realized all over Elbaf, we have taken 10 of your children as hostages. On top of that, we have reduced an orange-bearded man to a bloody mess for the crime of pursuing us from the school in an attempt to free the children. Yeah, so Broggy is like, so they've revealed who they are. Are the children safe? As we see the library with Cunningham. Mr. Saul, as the message is continuing. In other words, while you're bluntly assumed, but is it but or blitly assumed that someone else was going to do the rescuing for you, the children have continued to march toward the goal. Saul? No. The game's only getting started. It's just a shame that we can't use video. As the librarian, I forget her name, but the library lady, she's like, can you name all of the children who marched out of here? Of course. Then let's let their parents know that it's time for the twerps to wake from their dream. Oh, so they all woke up. Hey, how come we're just marching along this like this? Where are we going? I don't know. We're already far away. That's not true. This is branch 8. We're on the way back? Yeah, but we can't control our feet. So we see Collins right at the head, leading everyone. Why can't we go home then? I want to see Mommy. I want to see Daddy. We're kidnapped. It means we can't see them. Yeah, Collins smart. What? Stop whining. I'm here. Unlike you, crybaby weaklings, I'm a warrior. As some monsters have appeared. A monster! A ghost! Save us, Colin! He's just... Yeah! He's afraid just as they are. As we cut to the giant captain's flying spar, it sounds like they took out Saul. Turn us around. We need to go save those kids. But Captain, there's a hole in the bilge, and we've got broken oars. Damn it. What kind of freakish beast is that? I don't know. It's some sort of woman monster? Kind of looks like my wife. Watch out. She's gonna beat you over the head. The other one looks like my wife. Huh? Wait, these monsters are all came from the children's worst fears, right? And your wife is Bent's mom? That's right. So Bent was asked to imagine what he was most afraid of, and the answer was Mommy. The giants are being beaten by a giant woman. Damn. Mommy. Wait, what? That's our worst fear too. Yeah, we can't fight her. We can't fight her. Morale is getting hammered. That's kind of funny. As the ship is going down. I'm sorry for always going out drinking, dear. I'm sorry for forgetting to take out the trash, dear. I'm sorry for eating those honey cakes that were for the guests. Captain, they're ripping off the island clouds. We're gonna fall. As they hit the ground, or the tree, I should say. Yeah, ha ha ha. Somers saw this all happen. The giant pirate's ship has crashed. So much for their bluster. Some of those sleeptids, okay, so that's what they're called, sleeptids, were real beasts. The kids' chances of rescue are dwindling by the minute. Now, Beard Hill, Jarl, warrior of legend, it is time for us to talk. Oh, Jarl's like, you mean Dory and Broggy are down? With no king on the throne, you are the boss around here. As we see Ripley holding Frankie running towards the ship. You must be joking. The giant pirate Svar just crashed? I hope they're all right. Let's hurry. Our goal here is quite simple. To make you giants our slaves in battle. For the next step is to find how effective these kids will be as hostages. I bet you're all wondering whose kids our 10 hostages are, huh? As we see a little map of what's going on. We have the castle to the east, the western village right after the castle with Jarl. The 10 children are on their way to the western village, but I assume they're probably going to be walking off the edges, what I'm assuming is going to be happening. We have the 10 children, and right after the 10 children, we have Somers, Gunko, Saul, and the Straw Hat Pirates that were captured, which is Brooke, Nami, Jimbei, Usopp, as well as Robin and Chopper, who are hiding in Saul's beard. As we have to the far east, or far right, or I should say, library and school, Anjay, and Principal Tusk's where Killingham is there too. And then to the north is where the Svar ship crashed, which is the giant pirates Dory, Broggy, Mr. Ya, and then Ripley and Frankie are there. As we see them start to say who the children are. These are the names of the children who were kidnapped. First up, Ylva. Oh, poor Ylva. Wah! Ylva, my granddaughter's granddaughter, Chief Jarl. Next, Scaldi, is there anything we can do for ourselves? Olva, it's a dream. It's all a dream. It's Oimo's grandson. That's my grandson, Captain. Karen, I always have the worst luck. Meg, I'm supposed to be strong, but I can't stop... Can't stop what? Ronja, don't worry. It will all work out. We just see her, and then... Why did it have to be my child? Branch 8, right? I'm on my way. Bent, Mommy's gonna yell at me. Oh, that's the one who was afraid of their mother, Bent. Johanna, at least you have parents. Oh, wait, she doesn't have parents? Bjorn, can't at least I be saved? Then that makes 9. But just now, hoping to save his friends, a little warrior named Cullen showed up to join the group. So that makes 10. Did you just say what I think you said, Bjorn? Sorry. And we see Ripley's reaction as well as Mr. Ya, who is being held in her hand. Man, what a lucky son of a gun. Banging a huge-ass wife. What? Colin! Did you hear that, Ripley? Our son's a hero. Now is not the time for... And now our commands. Heed them closely, Elbaf. Your school is completely useless in war, and your library is packed full of pointless records of the past. You will burn them down right now and swear fealty to us. If you do not, we will eliminate the brats one at a time. Help! Help us! As we see in a panel, Ripley and Mr. Ya are getting serious. What are they talking about? We know where the kids are. Let's go save them. I want to smash these guys. You have to make the call, Chief Jarl. And he's like, me? As we have Angie's response. No, wait, please, it's too cruel. The school is a symbol of Elbaf's current state of peace, and the library is full of Elbaf's ancient history, as well as knowledge of the world saved through the sacrifice of O'Hara's scholars. It's a fortune that belongs to more than just Elbaf. And Somber's just like, ugh, calm down, lady. No. Someone's about to make their stand as we see Mr. Ya point blank sprinting towards them, as we also have none other than Nico Robin, who is about to make a stand. No, Robin, you can't. As we have Ripley say, please, Mr. Ya. You got it. I won't let them do this, as they both say in unison. And that's the end of chapter 1147 of One Piece. We're going to see Mr. Ya fight, as well as Robin. She's putting her life on the line. I hope she frees the Straw Hats. Yes, we will only get to see that out in the next chapter, which we have a break next week. So in the meantime, you guys, I'm excited to see what will happen. Who will miss? We're going to have a conflict of love, I think. We got Mr. Ya with the power of love, and Summers with the power of love. But they're all different versions of power of love. But Sanji's also have the power of love. The power of love, people. Alright, that's chapter 1147. This is, me. Hey, Zeus. This is me, John, signing out. See you in the next chapter. We got a 8 out of 10 chapter, in my opinion. Alright. This is me signing off. Goodbye.